Welcome to We Talk English, your favorite English podcast. We're excited to have you with us today. Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay connected for regular English learning podcasts. Let's get started.
Hey there. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, the relationship between food and our brain health. It's something that affects us all, whether we realize it or not.
Absolutely. It's interesting how what we eat can really alter our brain chemistry. I mean, have you ever experienced that sugar rush after a chocolate donut only to crash an hour later?
Oh, definitely. It's like a roller coaster ride of energy and then boom, headache city. So, can we really eat our way to feeling happier?
That's the big question. Our brains are working around the clock, even while we sleep, and they need more fuel than other parts of our body. It's crucial to understand how our diet impacts our mood and emotions.
But first, I have a question for you. Humans with an average brain weighing 1.5 kilos are one of the cleverest animals, but which mammal has the biggest brain? Is it A, an African elephant, B, a dolphin, or C, a sperm whale?
I think it's an African elephant.
Okay, Kashish, I'll reveal the answer later in the podcast. And speaking of brains, did you know that despite only making up about 2% of our body weight, our brain uses a whopping 20% of our energy?
Exactly. That's why wellness consultant Hazit Patel emphasizes the importance of a balanced diet. He mentioned in the We Talk English podcast that eating a variety of foods is critical for brain health.
You really hit the nail on the head there. I mean, he said if he skips out on protein or vegetables, he doesn't feel as sharp the next day.
Yes, and that's a recurring theme, how our diet directly affects our cognitive function. Hazit Patel's number one tip is to maintain a regular and balanced diet.
And he mentioned the rainbow rule, right? Eating foods of many different colors, especially leafy greens.
Exactly. A balanced diet includes various nutrients like vitamins, fiber, and protein. But, it's not always easy to get all those nutrients.
True. Sometimes we go low on certain food types without even realizing it. It's interesting how that can impact our mental sharpness.
For sure, and has it named some brain boosting foods like wild caught Alaskan salmon, avocados, berries, and walnuts. But I can see how some might think those are just for the wealthy.
Right. It sounds fancy and expensive. But then Jason Ingram, the blogger, pointed out that eating well doesn't have to break the bank.
Exactly. He talked about batch cooking, which is such a smart way to save time and money. You can cook a lot at once and freeze it for later.
That's a great tip. It's all about being efficient in the kitchen. Plus, adding fresh veggies to those meals can really amp up the nutrition.
Absolutely. And it can be done quickly, like Jason said, in 20 minutes flat. That's a game changer for busy lifestyles.
So, to recap, we need a balanced diet and some smart cooking strategies to fuel our brains effectively.
Exactly. And let's not forget the trivia question I posed earlier about which mammal has the biggest brain. You guessed the African elephant, but the answer is actually the sperm whale.
Wow, I didn't see that coming. And it's interesting that their main food is fish, which is also brain food.
Right. It all ties back to our main topic. Food really does play a crucial role in brain health. Let's summarize some vocabulary we learned today.
Sure, we talked about a sugar rush, which is that sudden burst of energy from sugary foods.
And a balanced diet is all about the right combinations of food for health. If you go low on something, it means you have very little of it.
And being sharp means being quick and intelligent. Plus, batch cooking is a great way to prepare meals in advance.
And doing something in 20 minutes flat means you can do it quickly and efficiently.
So, what's the most important takeaway from our discussion today?
I think it's that what we eat has a profound impact on our brain health and overall well being. It's essential to be mindful of our food choices.
Absolutely, and it's relevant for everyone, whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone looking to feel better.
So, here's a thought provoking question for our listeners. How can you incorporate more brain boosting foods into your daily routine?
Great question. We encourage everyone to explore this topic further and see how small changes can make a big difference.
Thanks for joining us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on We Talk English. Bye for now.
Bye.
And again, thanks for joining us on We Talk English.